tomorrow at 9 on MSNBC.
Well, in case you haven't heard, Sarah Palin's new book is out today, and she's headed out on a book tour that actually kind of looks like a campaign-like series of stops. Iowa, South Carolina, Arizona. I think she's going to Ohio. Officially, it's a book tour, not a campaign swing, but between her own reality show, her daughter sashaying her way into the finals on Dancing with the Stars, and it's all made for endless fodder for this question: is she running? Let's bring in Patrick Gavin, Dan Gerstein, and Princella Smith. All right. In the book, she quotes Abraham Lincoln, Tocqueville, Abigail Adams, Plato. Dan, does she feel like she has something to prove, do you think?
A little bit, but, you know, she has such a platform that no one else in politics has right now, and to a certain degree, she has to be careful not to overcompensate, because her appeal is to the middle-class, average American who feels like Washington is out of touch, has failed them. I mean, I think there's a lot of anger. It's not just about ideology or big government. It's about failures of the elites to, you know, take care of the middle class, to create economic prosperity, to run a government that is functional.
But it almost sounds, Dan, and let me ask you, I don't want to misinterpret what you're saying, but Princella, does she have to keep it at that level? Or do you buy the argument that a lot of people are making? She's got to go pretty quickly if she's really going to run it, and she's got to get some sort of a platform in there. She's got to start talking about policy.
You know what, Chris? I think it's amazing that she threw out the bait, and you guys, the media, just bit it.
Oh,
I mean,
it's all about us.
No, I'm serious. I mean, look, if you look at the line of politics and Hollywood, that line has become closer and closer and closer. It used to be parallel, now it's just clashed, and now it's basically neck and neck. And what she has done is she's become the most famous former vice presidential candidate that we've ever seen. She's played on her star power, and so sure, she's got a reality show, she's got a book tour, her daughter is dancing all over television, and she's using it as a platform. And I think seriously she wanted to see how this plays out, to see if she could use it to run for president. I mean, you have to look at the way even President Obama played politics in Hollywood. If it usually reflects the culture, and so that's what she's playing into, and she's done it brilliantly.
One of the things that she has said repeatedly, Patrick, is the phrase mainstream media, which now is being used a lot, particularly by conservatives, and in fact, she said, I think it was just yesterday when she was asked if she would do an interview again with Katie Couric, she said, I swear I wouldn't waste my time on her. Can she set up a run for president without talking to the mainstream media?
I mean, I think that she can for a little bit, but at the end of the day, even I think some of her supporters are going to expect her to talk to the media. Now, that I think is where the big divide happens, right? I think that that she views, I mean, she would not say that she's anti-media. She's anti-certain types of journalists that she thinks are biased. So I think that she will probably largely go to a lot of outlets that are particularly more friendly to her. What could be interesting from this book tour is, you know, she's for the most part pretty guarded. She only gives interviews to people that she chooses at the time she chooses, or with a contract with Fox. But in some of these book tours, there could be the opportunity for local press or national press traveling to see her to perhaps get that one question before she gets back on her van, or perhaps one shouted question along the book line, and maybe get her out of her comfort zone.
Maybe you're speaking from experience from her last book tour. Can I show this clip?
Yes.
This is from the last Sarah Palin book tour. Take a look.
Sarah, can I get a hug? Sarah, give me a hug!
I never got that hug. I never got. Well, you know, I tried out the theory, since we in the media are so lame, that perhaps, you know, with my my charm and a cuddly winter coat, I could convince her to give a reporter a hug. I was not successful, as you can imagine.
All right. Well, we're going to talk a lot more about Sarah Palin and a lot of other stuff today. Patrick, Dan, Princella, thanks to you. Listen to this next story.